I actually saw that HSBC is getting rid of a bunch of their customers, and they're telling them they've got 60 days to get their money and go. So I mean, maybe HSBC is just going down.
Well, what we're finding is, and we'll get to this more in the fun segment of the last segment, but what we're seeing is a lot of banks are tying up loose ends, and they're doing it in many different numbers of ways. One of them, of course, is by suiciding bankers. You heard the story about two bankers in London who jumped from windows this past week. They killed themselves. Actually, a third one was found dead alongside the road, too. 3 bankers supposedly committing suicide jumping from windows.
Why?
That is the real question. But the answer truly is that from an inside source, these people did not commit suicide. They were gotten rid of because of knowledge that they may have in case the bank may suddenly come under fire and they have to be questioned or investigated.
Now, see, that's an interesting concept. The only thing is that I'd need proof of that. I mean, it could just be that their lives sucked. I mean, let's be honest, they were bankers, so they couldn't have been the greatest of people.
Right. But this is why I said alleged, too. Inside sources are saying they're doing this. But why all of a sudden 3 bankers, 2 in one day, are suiciding themselves from windows high up in the banks? This is not 1929 again.
Well, maybe it's coming to that.
Possibly. But the fact is that the emerging markets, Turkey is suddenly having a currency collapse. Ukraine is suddenly having a currency collapse. France, we talk about the fact that France is putting a tax on anybody making more than €1 million a year, and they're taxing the companies that actually pay a salary of more than €1 million a year. Well, since last year, in 1 year alone, because of these policies, foreign investment in France has collapsed by 77%.
Well, France has screwed themselves over.
Right, but also France is one of the big 2 or big 3 in the Eurozone that is expected to protect and bail out the pigs. So if you remove that leg from the Eurozone, Germany is not going to sit there and say, well, we're going to do this alone. As a matter of fact, the Bundesbank, which is the German central bank, they came out and issued a declaration this week saying that countries about to go bankrupt should draw on the private wealth of their own citizens through a one-off tax before asking any other state in the Eurozone for help.
Oh, increased taxes instead of coming to us. We have to step away for just a moment. The Angel Clark Show will return. More with Ken Schortgen.
Class isn't over. It's just begun. This is the Angel Clark